R.I.P. Theo Huxtable. You wouldn't know much about that, Meshy, the Cosby Show.
Tell me more.
Well, Theo was the son of Dr. Huxtable.
Yes.
Cliff Huxtable, which is Bill Cosby.
Yeah. So what happened there? Remind me.
Well, he's dead now, Theo. He was 53.
Okay.
Only 53. Cause of death, accidental drowning. Now, my question to you is, how often do you drown and it's not an accident?
Well, there's two options here. One is a suicidal route.
Yeah. Is it code? Is that code? Is accidental drowning is that code for I took way too many Quaaludes and fell asleep in the spa?
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Like a full Matt Perry situation?
Yeah, it's an overdose, isn't it? It's drug
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds drug allegedly. No.
Oh.
What do we have to say here to make it?
Allegedly.
We're just throwing around
not
ideas.
Reportedly.
We're spitballing.
Well, yeah, I mean, accidental drowning. That's my question is, there's not many drownings on purpose.
No. And how do the families feel of those that were lost in the Titanic or something like that, the Waihi disaster?
They drowned.
I think saying, unintentionally drowning is an insensitive thing to say.
They all drowned. They didn't mean to drown. That's why accidental. That's what I find funny. Anyway, R.I.P.
Well, R.I.P.? Yes.
Rest in peace.
Yes, R.I.P.
Yes.
Not. I'm so confused. What? So did the entire Cosby kind of clan not get cancelled?
No, only Bill.
Only Bill?
Yeah, only Cliff.
Well,
but you
good.
watch back some of those episodes. He was hiding in plain sight. Some of the dodgy shit.
The best ones do. Not the.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
it's the same with old mate with long hair and the orange jumpsuit from Jimmy's, whatever his name is, isn't it?
Oh, Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile,
Oh, yeah.
hiding in plain sight again.
I mean, there's a lot of people who've got blood on their hands there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that anyway. Also, I've noticed something on social media that's starting to pop up quite a lot.
Yeah.
Is Queenstown the winter white girl Instagram fly trap?
Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm finding there's a lot of girls' trips headed down south.
Oh, yeah.
For the one reason, and that is to take photos of them in big coats, big sunglasses, and furry hats.
This is fantastic timing. This morning we were talking to a friend of the show, George, I think actually her partner, Hades. He'll be stoked with a shout out, listens to this podcast. But she just recently went down for a girls' trip to Queenstown.
Yeah.
The exact same type of thing. It's kind of no
skiing.
No skiing.
No skiing. It's basically, let's go to Ammersfield.
Plenty of snow.
Heaps of snow. Ammersfield, let's all take our big coats and scarves, group shots, big
and
sunnies.
Then, like, wineries?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah, that Ammersfield winery. Yeah, they're going to go to the ones, and and then they've got the shot of the... Not enough kind of back to the camera spa pool photos and the onsen. Just more cover, more lot of clothes.
What spa pools are those that you always see?
That's the onsen. It's some onsen, famous onsen.
That looks across the valley there.
Yeah.
And you always see, you just know that there's a poor dude behind the camera taking a photo of his partner that's been looking forward to this moment for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you got some friends down in Queenstown at the moment?
No, I've just noticed quite a few things popping up.
Yeah, Georgia Burt was just down there. She had a great time.
I know.
Her and about 8, 9 other.
Yeah, Bonnie Jansen did the same recently as well. That's just a, massive
Don't get me wrong, I'd love to be there.
Instagram fly trap.
Looks like a hell of a time.
Anyway, funny.
But it's not really something dudes do, is it?
No.
We don't really get together and...
Well, certainly don't post any evidence of it.
No, that's right. In fact, the opposite. Quite often there'll be a moment on the bus on the way there or wherever you are.
All phones in the bag.
Hey, fellas, phones in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the opposite, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think on the ladies' trip, there's someone that gets up at the front of the bus and goes, hey, look, we're here for photos. If you could all just start taking kind of candid photos of each other, we want as many as we can possibly have by the end of the weekend. That'd be fantastic. We can upload them all.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing for those ladies, though, is making sure that they're all okay with the photos each other are posting.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I've been involved in a couple of dinners in which they're kind of sharing phones around to make sure that everyone's happy with ticking off each photo. And Jesus Christ.
That sounds like my worst nightmare.
It's my worst nightmare, and I'm of that generation.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You have to get group approval.
You do have to get...
Please tell me that I'm not happy with it.
I've genuinely... No, I'm always happy with it. I've genuinely heard of friendships ending over unsanctioned photos being posted to their friends' social medias. Okay. Yeah, it's sad state.
Let's park that. Let's park that social issue for now and get into it because I've got a question about... you falsely celebrating victories, Mashi. So live from the Export Beer Garden Studios, this is the Agenda Podcast for Tuesday, the 22nd of July.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
You ever falsely celebrated a victory, Mashi?
I now see where this is going.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have.
I think you've turned a victory into a loss, but I don't know if you've celebrated a
without
victory.
a doubt. No, have you celebrated early?
I think I've celebrated early in games which I thought we were going to win.
Yeah.
And then we've lost.
Back to my sporting career, I'm sure I would have done it at some point.
I'm going to have to say Lords 2019.
Oh.
I went and bought a massive magnum of Verve ready to celebrate. And then unfolded.
No, I agree. I was also of the belief that we were going to win that. And I think I was celebrating with my old man.
And the company in which we sit within, NZME,
love them.
They celebrated early, didn't they? They posted something. We have a big LED wall in reception, which Joe, Jury and I call the wall of death because usually someone has to die to get on it. And for a while there was just a constant stream. There was like, Jonah, there's Bowie, then there was Prince, then there was and people. And then when people leave the business, they put one up, and it's like they've died as well because they put their term of service on the bottom, like when they're born. Anyway, the wall of death sometimes does a wall of celebration, and they put up, we caned them, and it says Black Caps World Champions 2019. They put it up. It was up.
I never heard about this.
Before the game had even finished.
That massive LED as you walk into NZME HQ here.
I've got the photo.
He's got the photo. He's got the evidence.
What the fuck?
Call me the curse.
What they did, I'm pretty sure, because that
Have
game...
we only just found out about this?
No. I've been holding on to this for a very long time.
Wow.
It's in my exit strategy. Yeah. So because that game was on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
And no one works here over the weekends apart from us. So what they did was, because you can't time those screens, you've got to manually do them.
Oh, okay.
So they put it up.
So it's laziness.
Yeah, they put it up on Friday night, had it over all across the weekend until Monday morning when everyone was bitterly crying at the loss and it was still there.
Oh, that's not good.
That's just
not good.
laziness. Anyway.
It reminds me a bit of that time there was that Oscar, wasn't there, where they read out the wrong thing?
Oh, yes.
And was it La La Land falsely or rightly won it, but an entire crew went up before them, and that was
it dangerously old dude giving it out? Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty, yeah.
Warren Beatty, he was like, yeah, he couldn't even.
He said La La Land. No, he said Moonlight, but it was actually La La, because then the Moonlight people got up.
Yeah.
And they're like, the Oscar goes to bloody La La Land.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
He read it wrong.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Can we post that photo?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we should.
Julian Alaphilippe, who a rather chaotic stage 15 of the Tour de France, which like a Drive to Survive. I've watched Unchained seasons 1 and 2, so I am well versed on the Tour de France. Some may say I'm an expert.
Yeah.
Anyway, a pretty chaotic stage in which there was a crash early on, and he came off and dislocated his shoulder.
Oh man.
Now he then managed to stay with the peloton, Julian Alaphilippe. But in the crash, he didn't notice 2 breakaway riders. So he was in the peloton, sprinted to the finish. Great sprint. He thought he had just done the greatest comeback of all time. Arms in the air, over the finish line. His radio had broken in the crash, so the team couldn't say, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. But here was what the commentator said.
It was Sturven who was leading out Mads Pedersen, and Pedersen got pipped on the line by Philipsen, and Sturven's going to get beaten by Van Aert or Alaphilippe. Confusion for Alaphilippe. He thinks he's won the stage.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's fascinating. You could see the celebration.
Well, that's fascinating.
And a great sprint by Alaphilippe.
The Tudor sports director has spoken to one of the other television stations and said his radio wasn't working.
Okay.
So he didn't know. I think he thinks he won the stage, because we saw it was a big celebration.
It wasn't just a celebration. I won the bunch sprint.
No.
Oh, fuck.
That's a dick trick.
Real dick trick.
Because what a comeback. You fall off, dislocate your shoulder, pop it back in yourself.
Yeah.
Hands in the air. And think you won the stage, and you're like, what a redemption story. And then someone pulls you over and goes, dude, you came third. I mean, you're on the podium.
It feels like this type of thing that Heath would be involved in. Has he celebrated early? I can just imagine, as the commentators kind of describe those pictures, I almost pictured Heath on
He
the back
did
of
celebrate
a bicycle.
early when he did that half marathon. He celebrated early because behind him, Joe Jury was dying.
Yeah. So maybe that's why I'm thinking that. That's good. Have we talked about how when we caught up with Kieran, I don't know, or we've definitely talked about how we caught up with Kieran, but you and Kieran over a nightcap at the hotel bar of the Ramada, I believe, in Wellington, talked at great length about the Tour de France.
Yes.
And mainly around Teddy Pogacar.
Yeah.
And I think the name Teddy Bogacar might have been said close to
Teddy Bogacar.
30, 40 times.
Yeah, Teddy Bogacar. And
So how is Teddy Bogacar going?
he is winning by 4 minutes, unfortunately. And
Is that the wounded that looks a bit like me?
Yes, I can't warm to Teddy Bogacar.
Teddy Bogacar?
I can't warm to him. I can warm some reason. I can warm to.
Kieran fucking hates him. That's all I'll say.
Jonas Vingegaard. I can warm to because he's got that Tim Southey look about him.
Yes,
and he's got kids, and he's just a bit. He opens up a bit more on the Unchained documentary.
And then is Teddy Bogacar the young up and comer?
No, he's not young anymore. He's not an up and comer. He's won the Tour de France like 2 or 3 times.
Oh
now.
shit!
So, but he's just a bit of a dick. But I think that's what they've painted. They need a villain on those things.
Of course they do.
And I think that's a bit unfair on him. But if you watched it, you go. Yeah.
We've had a hectic schedule the last few weeks here at the ACC, but now that we don't as much, I'm definitely going to sit down and watch a bit more of that.
Oh, watch Unchained. Yeah. It is actually. You haven't watched the first couple of seasons? They're really good.
No, I've only watched the first episode.
Oh, there's 2 more seasons before that.
Gun.
So you should probably if you want to go full reprobate.
Oh, mate, I've got all the time in the world. I've got no responsibility. You know that.
And the New Zealand's tour of Zimbabwe, the Tri Series that's going on, that kind of farts along. Obviously thumped South Africa, thumped Zimbabwe, which is great.
Yep.
But in match fixing news,
some of my favourite news.
Former Zimbabwean captain Brendan Taylor.
Yes.
Now he is just days away from a 3.5-year ban from cricket is lifted. He got done for accepting money from bookmakers. Claimed he never fixed or manipulated games because, admittedly, how would you fix or manipulate a game for Zimbabwe? Because they always lose. It must have been spot fixing.
It must have been just a wide or something like that. Yeah.
His ban officially expires Saturday. And he'll be named in the Zimbabwe Test squad to face the Black Caps. That's how desperate they are to get him back in.
What a great result.
With the first test beginning on July 30th, so a good kind of over a week away. So,
did they determine what length of ban you get for match fixing by how much money was accepted? Or
no, I think it's just a standard. I don't know. He did claim he didn't. His claim is, yes, I accepted it, but I never manipulated games. It's like, well, what did you accept it for?
Yeah.
A lot of them say they accept it for giving match conditions to them. So, like saying
the state of the
the green seamer or whatever, or it's going to rain. Or
Jeez, that feels harsh, though, doesn't it?
But I want the Black Caps to play this Test match and not do a South Africa. If Russian Ravindra gets to 385 not out, I want him to climb into that 402 Brian Lara record and thunder past it.
Well, let's keep in mind as well that, of course, these tests don't count for World Test Championship points. So what on earth is even a win to us? Let's get our dicks out. Let's start swinging them around. And let's score 500.
Yeah. 600, 700.
No, sorry.
Rashin's going to score 402.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can get that. And the theme of drugs.
Yep. Love them.
Matt Cameron, one of New Zealand's best jockeys.
Yes.
He returns to the saddle today too after a 9-month drug disqualification. He got done for cocaine.
Fuck, it sent ripples through the horsing community, didn't it, when they found out a jockey was on cocaine? No one saw that coming. No one expected that. And
yeah, like, wow, was it a problem?
Yeah. But apparently what? It was in his drink.
Yes, so the 38-year-old was randomly drug tested in Rotorua on July the 3rd last year and found to have drugs in his system.
Yep.
But he told Racing Industry Board investigators that someone put it in his drink that he consumed at a party a few days before.
Yes. Now, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but it feels like an ideal drug for someone that's trying to stay light, doesn't it? And not eat a lot.
Yep.
Burn a few extra calories.
Yep.
And keep busy. So it's unfortunate, isn't it, if he has been framed, like he claims.
Roger Rabbit's framed him.
Tough. Titties.
Yeah. The in a drink thing is, I mean, it's up there. I've heard a lot of excuses in my time working in the media industry. I've had some crackers. I've had some absolute crackers given to me.
Yeah.
Not that we do random drug testing, because no one would work in the industry if that was the case. But that's a real top drawer one, that one. Someone put it in my drink. It's like, who's going around emptying bags of Coke into people's drinks? Like, how rich are they?
But then the follow-up...
It's not a cheap spike.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that.
Well, there you go, going around like...
Yeah, there's not many people in this country that have a bag to spare.
Yeah, salt baying everyone's drinks at the party. It's like, doesn't happen.
That's a great point.
Doesn't
no
happen.
one's got spare Charlie on them, do they? So, I don't want to be a dick about it, but
You're
it
gonna
feels like the type of thing that you also can't really get any benefit from on a horseback. You know what I mean? So like, why
it's
is
recreational. It's not performance enhancing.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
right.
Sorry, that's
well,
what
it's
I'm
a
trying
bit
to say,
like when in the Winter Games, the guy won the gold medal in Winter Games doing something outrageous, and they did him for marijuana.
It's
And
like, come on.
dude, that guy just did the meanest tricks. Stoned.
It's twice as impressive.
Yeah, it's not performance enhancing. It's illegal, sure, and that's where it sits. I think it's just it's illegal, but it's not. It's not making the horse go faster.
Yeah.
If the horse was on coke, maybe
Different story.
Yeah.
I totally understand it.
Yeah.
Because imagine, Farlap just fanging it around,
just chewing his face off.
Yeah. So maybe I think we should look at, no, I don't know, because it's illegal, isn't it? It just feels harsh for banning people for a drug that doesn't help them or benefit them in any way. It's what they get up to in their own time.
It's a bit of a sports code thing as well.
Totes.
Yeah, all that kind of integrity unit carry on. Anyway, take a quick break. We got some rugby updates and an outrageous press conference from Scottie Scheffler after he won the Open. It didn't make him happy, I'll say that. So one for the Chiefs Mana fans out there. So you guys, you can just go grab a cup of coffee or something.
Yeah, I'll tune out.
Mashy. Chiefs Mana have named assistant coach Jono Gibbs, good Te Awamutu sportsman, good born and bred Waikato man, Jono Gibbs, huge downstairs. He'll take charge of the Super Rugby franchise from the 2026 season, replacing Clayton McMillan, who's off to Leinster. Good decision.
Yeah.
He's pretty much a carbon copy of Clayton McMillan. He's a big unit, former number 8.
And how much do you think the size of the downstairs have to play a part of the
huge.
of the
If he
system?
showers of the team, huge part of it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You think it's some kind of alpha?
Legendary Verdonk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Growing up, same age as me, grew up together. It was widely known
Oh, were you involved?
throughout the traps that.
So even from a young age, he was,
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
I think from a young age as well. I mean, even for the teenage years, I don't think you grow into it
You
into your
do.
20s and 30s.
You go, that downstairs has potential
Yeah.
to be pretty big.
Yeah. From a pretty early stance.
So Jono Gibbs, big downstairs. What else is he good at?
He's just a solid. He played number 8. I think he played for the All Blacks. Definitely played for the Māori All Blacks. But a lot of mana.
Yep.
Brings a lot of mana.
Have you talked to McConey about it?
Yes, I have. He's happy with it.
He's happy with
yeah,
it?
He's a
That's
born and bred, and he's from Te Awamutu, which McConey is as well. So he'll be loving that. From the Rose Town.
Beautiful.
Yep. Also from the Rugby Desk, Andrew Hore, not the seal shooting one. This is the corporate Andrew Hore, not the seal shooting Andrew Hore.
Unfortunate for Andrew Hore, isn't it?
The corporate one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good clarification.
He was the chief executive of the Blues.
Yeah.
He's stepped down, and he's taken up an opportunity in the commercial business sector. So
I've already got a bit of a tough last name, but now a guy with the same name as me has gone and shot up some seals.
Yes, former All Black. Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah. Had an interesting encounter with Andrew Hore in a Irish bar in Dunedin.
The corporate one or the seal shooting one?
The seal shooting one. Going into an Irish bar and going to the urinal and seeing a former All Black. Was he a hooker? Yeah. Former All Black hooker.
Quick, yes.
With his pants around his ankles and his shirt over his head doing little boys' wheeze. And let's just say he's not a little boy. And me going, and it's a trough situation, so it's not a...
old school.
And going next door and him looking at me and going, it's fucking little boys' wheeze around here. And I was like, righto.
Okay, yes,
righto.
sir.
Jeans around there, shoes up here, jeans up, shirt over my head. I was like, if my mum could see me now, like urinating next to All Black hooker Andrew Hore with my shirt over my head and my pants around my ankles.
I had a similar situation with Jesse Ryder at the Main Power Oval toilets in Rangiora about probably a decade ago. And there's something about a professional athlete and their confidence behind a trough that is...
They're not trough cowards.
They're not trough cowards in any way, shape or form. And maybe it's because the trough has fallen by the wayside, so people are a little less experienced around troughs. But he was the same. We started talking and he had no issues with just kind of turning his entire body towards me and kind of crossing the stream. Yeah. So Andrew Hore and Jesse Ryder maybe should link up. Actually, no, Jesus, they would...
No. I'm surprised they haven't already.
No, that's a bad idea.
So golf, we've touched on Scottie Scheffler and how someone just needs to get around him and, he needs to spray it around a bit more, enjoy his wins after his bit of a weird moan pre the Open around...
Do you feel like it took away some of the shine of this victory? His
a little
weird
bit.
moan? I felt not as excited for him when I
wasn't
saw him
rooting
win
for
this.
him.
Yeah, I
Normally
felt the
I am.
same.
Normally I am,
He's
and I was
been a
like...
favourite of mine over the past kind of half decade or so.
And I was almost going for McIlroy, which is odd. over him. I was like, ugh, gross. Anyway, this is his fourth major win. And this is a weird stat that's come out that everyone's bandying around, which is quite strange. Whether it's serendipitous, I don't know. So between his first and his fourth major win, it's been 1,197 days, which is the exact time, same as Tiger Woods. Between his first major and his fourth major was 1,197 days.
Wow.
But saying that, Tiger Woods was a lot younger.
Yeah.
Heaps younger. Hence he went on to win a Basquillian majors. Or 16, I think.
What comes first, the hair loss or the hat wearing? I'm always... Because I feel like it happens so quickly for these guys. How
they
old
all
is
wear
Scottie?
hats, though.
They all wear hats. But is that because it's like a chicken and egg situation? Is that because I've got no hair? Or do they have hair and then they start wearing hats every day and then that helps?
Oh, you think a hat contributes to the hair loss?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, there's another...
Sorry, I've really derailed things with a shit question.
Well, maybe we've gone down the Turkish hair plug, the Turkish hairlines.
We don't need to go down there
We don't need to go down there again. Yeah. However...
Scottie Scheffler should look into that, though.
Yeah, he should. AI at the moment is both bad and very good. Now, here's a good example of AI when someone's got his post-win press conference, and this is Scottie Scheffler, AI version of his press conference. Post his moan pre-tournament.
Can you tell us just what it means to win this championship and to lift the claret jug?
I'm being honest, I really don't give much of a shit at all about this chintzy fucking paperweight sitting next to me, because it's like I've said all along, golf is just a job to me. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's the stupidest job in the world if you really think about it. I literally show up to work every day and hit a little white ball into a hole. I do that 18 times and I go home. And, you know, if aliens came down to Earth and looked upon us and really observed things, they'd think I served the most worthless, pointless function in the entire human species. None of this shit matters, because someday the sun will collapse and suck the earth into it. Our entire species will be erased, rendered into subatomic particles, and no sentient life will ever know we even existed. I live with the knowledge of this outcome. And so how could I possibly ever give a fuck about some stupid little piece of silverware? None of this shit matters. Peace out.
The best thing about that's just the audio, but it's overlaid with his face and him at the press conference.
They're so good, these have started coming around in the last year or so.
Yeah.
There's some great footy ones as well.
Oh, so good.
But the mouth moves at the same time.
Yeah.
Clearly AI at the moment.
Yes.
But it's going to get to a great place where you're scrolling through your feed going, holy shit, did he really say that?
I know, and this is great for us, because what did I really say it, or did AI do it?
It could be great for us at first, and then
I reckon
a slippery slope.
I think you've got to just take advantage of it at the start and just flood the market with just outrageous shit.
Yeah.
And then just straight away AI.
What that AI has nailed, though, and we failed to mention it the other day when we were talking about the original Scheffler clip of him kind of having a complaint about things, was like how he forgot to mention that what he actually does is one of the coolest things in the fucking world.
Yeah.
And that's play golf daily.
Yes. And get paid hundreds of millions of dollars. And his big moan was, I'm not a role model for kids. And it's like, well, you are.
And I think that's why in hindsight
Whether you like it or
rubbed
not.
me up in such a wrong way.
Yeah.
It's because actually, mate, you're living the dream.
Yeah. Totally. I know.
Yeah. That's fucking good though. Yeah, that's what it on. I feel like if we let the camera on Scottie Scheffler the other day, that's where he was going to end up.
And after talking to Ryan Fox that time, and we kind of tried to ask him a question around, you know, who are the good guys on the tour?
Yeah.
And he mentioned all the guys he hangs out, mainly Aussies and Saffers and stuff, because they've just got a brotherhood, they barbecue, whatever. You know, and we were leading into, you know, who are the dicks? Yeah. And he danced around it by saying, I don't really see a lot of the Americans. Yeah. They don't really, to me, that's code for the Americans suck.
Yeah.
Because they'd be so inside themselves, and that's what fucking Scheffler proved.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
There's just no joy left for Big Scottie, is there?
Yeah, and I suppose Bryson DeChambeau's popped off because he showed us a small piece of personality in his YouTube channels. Yes. And he's doing heaps of stuff with golf influencers and stuff, all those content guys.
But then he clearly showed that he was a little bit uptight when he was pissed off at McIlroy for not talking to him in that final round of, what was it, the Masters when he won that. So I don't know.
Why would you talk to him if you don't want to? Tiger Woods didn't talk to anyone.
No.
I went and watched him play the Players' Championship in England or something. Man, that was next level. This was 15 years ago.
Well, just zoned in.
Matt, did not even acknowledge the crowd. Didn't acknowledge anyone. He was like lazy. It was when Michael Campbell was on his run. It was around that time because we went and watched Michael Campbell. He was great. We were in beige shirts, and Michael Campbell goes, "Oh, g'day boys, they're the old cricket shirts." And we're like, "Yeah, mate." Yeah, he goes, "Oh, yeah, you guys here for the 2 days?" I'm like, "Yeah, oh, awesome." Then just lined up, teed off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Whereas,
but that's what's awesome about golf though, is you've got different people playing the game in a different style.
Yeah.
And that means you can like more than one player, and that's what keeps it so interesting. But I mean, Scottie, man, it's going to be hard to support him moving forward if he's just so fucking negative about something that we all love so much.
So depressing.
Which is golf. Yeah.
On other news, I saw today that Donald Trump is blocking the proposed new stadium by the Washington Generals, the NFL team. He said you're not building. Oh, Commanders. Where are the Generals? They're the are they the ones that play the
Turn your mic on, Joey.
Are
they were the basketball team.
Yes, right.
They got wasted by the Harlem Globetrotters.
That's right.
They keep losing to the
Globetrotters.
Globetrotters.
That's right. They're the Globetrotters.
They were the
eternal enemy. Did they ever won a game? The Generals?
No, they never won a game.
Okay.
I don't think they ever won a game.
The Washington Commanders. Now, the Washington Commanders used to be the Washington Redskins in the NFL, obviously.
Yeah.
And then in 2020, they changed their name because
some racial issues around.
Some racial issues. And Donald Trump has come out and said, "I'm blocking the building of your new stadium until you have to change the name back to the Redskins." And the media are like, "Is this some sort of joke?" And then the media person has come out and goes, "No, Donald Trump loves his sport and he's deadly serious." And everyone's like, "What the fuck? Are you fucking crazy, man?"
He's playing his presidency like it's a computer game.
Oh, I love it.
Really. He's picking his things that he wants to focus on. Actually, that stadium over there, I'm not happy about the name of it, and we're going to go and do something about that.
That's so funny. It's like you guys did it. You Americans, you did it. You voted him in.
Yeah.
So suck on it.
I know. So what's actually going to happen there? Is that stadium not going to go ahead
until they change back to the Redskins?
It's not funny. Fucking hell.
Anyway, that's the. Right, okay, we'll take a quick break. Before we go, though, the Snackachangi Sports Scholarship is back. We've dished out a lot of them. It's where binge watching sport is a sport. All you have to do, text CHIP to 32336. Follow the link, and you could win the ultimate sports scholarship thanks to Snackachangi and the ACC. We'll take a quick break. Come back with yours, please.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Rightio, this is the section of the show where we play your voice messages. It's called Yours Please. You can leave one by just smashing the little microphone button in the right-hand corner of your iHeartradio app when you're listening to the agenda. If you don't have iHeart, you can just download it and get amongst the Yours Pleases. We get hundreds every week. We will get round to yours if we don't play it today. So don't worry. First one, Yours Please.
Hey G Lane, mate. We're just on the piss tonight thinking about the Boxing Day test next year. When we win, we're thinking, fuck, we couldn't get more retarded. We've got a couple hospital beds booked, a couple police cells booked. If you want to dig into a police cell or a hospital bed, let us know. We will be getting fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Fuck the Australian cricket team.
Let's get on the piss. Fuck those cheats.
That sounds like a good time, fellas.
Well, hey, stay tuned. I mean, I'll gloss over the hospital beds and the police cells and stuff, but we will be organising a tour for the Boxing Day test in 2026. Now, you have to I think we're going to pretty much open it up in November this year.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
So we're gonna take another tour over there. We did take one last time. It was probably 100 or so people. We're looking to take more than that, but you have to lay the groundwork this year because you have to fly out on Christmas Day. Okay?
I've got a problem already, G Lane.
Yeah, no, listen.
It's not my turn next year.
Okay, so this year you have to make sure
it's the in-laws
you lay the groundwork this year, okay? You have to and tell them early. Say this year, hey, great Christmas, do everything, cook everything. Be an absolute Christmas legend this year because you're going to have to say, next year, guys, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be here in the morning, but my flight's at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm going to the Boxing Day test. Just letting you know now, I love you. There's plenty more Christmases left, but just next year, I'm not going to be here. I'll be here for the morning for Santa Claus and shit.
You're getting me pumped up, man.
But I'm not. So this is why we're putting them out in November.
You're getting me fucking pumped up.
So you can put your deposit down, and we will release a guide on how to manage your Christmas affairs. Okay, so we will put this out as a public service.
I love this.
And then, so to lay the foundations, because it's true, you do not want to leave it for a couple of weeks before, like, that's the worst thing to do. At least 13 months out, you've got to lay the foundations of you departing on Christmas Day.
And as that contributor last week said about a weekend in Hamilton, a night out in Hamilton, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes into a night like that. There's a lot of leg work that's involved. The same thing here.
Yep.
Is this Christmas, you're going to have to put your fucking head down.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to get the elbow grease out, and you're going to have to work hard.
Yeah, you got to lay it. You got to lay it early
because you're investing for 12 months in the future.
A lot of people say, "Look, just take the family." I say to that, "You're an idiot." Do the work. Do the mahi. Do the mahi, and you'll get the treats. Don't be cowardly and go, "Oh, but you guys can come."
Yeah, no,
that's not going to work.
And again, long term, you'll regret that.
Correct.
No
so that's not going to work.
Lovely family that's listening to this podcast.
Unless you send them to Sydney and you go to Melbourne. That's all. That's workable.
That's workable.
And then afterwards you can go up and convalesce in Sydney.
Again, we can get into the minutiae of the logistics
anyway,
later.
Listen out. Probably, hopefully in November, you'll get some details from us on how you can join us over there.
It is coming up. It's a topic of conversation for pretty much every piss-up I'm involved in at the moment. Is that at some point it will come up. So the Boxing Day test next year.
And especially if you just lay down a deposit like a cheeky 500.
Yeah.
And you're locked in, and then just basically a payment system for the rest of the year.
Yep.
It's a free trip.
Sweet. How much is it? Do you know off the top of your head for a 5-dayer?
Oh, look, it's kind of you get a 4-day pass, but it's the accommodation thing. If you're willing to twin share with a mate, it's a bit cheaper.
I'll quad share.
Yeah, you can do a land only, or you can do flights as well.
Yeah.
Around that time of year, you probably want to do the flights because they book out pretty quick.
You could do the pants man method where you don't book accommodation and you just see where you end up.
Yep, you could. I mean, you could fly into Sydney and drive down to Melbourne. It's a bit of a hike.
So many options.
Yep, so many options. But we will have official tickets. We'll have official tours. We're going to get amongst it.
Is that an ACC thing or a Beige Brigade thing or both?
They like a bit of everything, I think.
Nice.
A little bit of everything, a little bit of everyone.
Paul Stewart Ford might be keen.
He will be absolutely keen. That's one man who will take his family because his family love cricket more than him.
Tracy's already booked
her tickets. I'm about to say, she probably already has.
No, she would have.
Yeah, 100%.
Without a doubt.
Next one. Yours, please.
Morning, boys. Upper Lars, etc., all that carry on.
Yep.
Just want to know how long the Barmy Army trumpet has been at Panthers games. Trying to watch that game on the weekend and had to turn it off because I don't want to hear that shit, mate. Righto.
I haven't noticed it because
righto.
I'm going to be straight up with you. I only watch Warriors games in the NRL.
Same as me.
I couldn't give a shit about anyone else. So I haven't watched the Panthers one. Obviously the.
I'm just going to search it up now. So I'm doing a Matt Heath mid podcast.
The Panther trumpeter.
Yeah, the Barmy Army trumpet in Panthers crowd.
No, I think it's just someone who's good on a trumpet.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not the same trumpet, is it?
No,
it can't be.
No. It's not Billy the trumpeter. He's the Barmy Army guy.
Has it always been the same guy?
There's a couple of them actually that go around doing that.
Sub it in and out.
Yeah, but hey, Mashy, don't you even fucking think about bringing a musical instrument to any ground in New Zealand, okay? But if you're from England and you're on the Barmy Army, you can, okay?
Yeah, no, this is...
No, you're not allowed to take anything in, okay?
Why not?
Don't make any noise.
Because if you get
shut the fuck up. You go in the stadium and you buy overpriced piss and food and you sit down and shut up, okay? Don't even think about bringing a musical instrument. Don't think about bringing atmosphere. Don't even think about it. But if you're in the Barmy Army, you can come in, you can bring trumpets, drums, anything you want.
It's so fucking...
Banners. You can hang banners.
So triggering sitting about 3 meters away from the Barmy Army as well because you've been told that you can't have any fun in the crowd.
Yep.
And then you've got to just endure a whole bunch of GCs having a great time.
They drape their flags over. Don't you think about putting a banner up, okay, and covering any commercial signs, okay? But they can.
Hypocritical, mate.
You don't want to upset the tourists, okay? They're here having a good time.
No, fuck them, man.
No, they're not. They're all expats living in New Zealand, draining our health system, our education system, and then turncoating on us when they're fucking...
We got to work with them.
Cricket teams arrive.
We go to work with them daily.
Yes.
We drink with them.
Totally.
And now we go into a cricket venue and they get privileges.
Anyway, next one. Yours, please.
Yeah, good evening, fellas.
G'day,
Just on the back of Manaya's anti-motorsport chat, I think old SVG would be a good fucking candidate for the off the long run chat.
Yep.
And bit of a competition. Get Manaya to do his best fucking hot lap on a race simulator, and then start giving SVG some beers and see how pissed he needs to be slower than Manaya. He's a good character, I think. Good yarn, fucking love a bit of piss. Anyway, love you, fuckers.
Love you.
I think we've reached out to SGV.
Yeah, we did, but he's
quite busy.
Hasn't replied yet.
Yeah. Yeah, because after his Chicago win, we're like, hell yeah, but then he won 2 more times.
Yeah.
Or 1 more time after that. So he's having a hell of a time over there. I really want to talk to him. I love how he gets out of his car and boots a rugby ball into the crowd every time he wins.
He's a G, isn't he?
That's a fucking great tradition. It's
Yeah.
like, because the Americans are like, what the fuck?
Where does the rugby ball come from? Is it with him the entire journey?
Yeah, I was team bringing it out and he boots it into the crowd.
Yeah, see,
but
that's
it's like, they'll catch it and go, why is it so fat?
Yeah.
It's like this big kind of chode. They're used to a kind of a American football skinny, you can biff it. They got this huge chode gets kicked into the crowd.
But that Gilbert just
Yeah.
Gets laced. A torp into the crowd.
I'd love to get involved. I mean, look, Mania's he's got massive demons about that, saying that Formula One drivers are not athletes.
Yeah, we have some audio.
Oh, yeah, because
this morning.
So on Radio Hodaki this morning, he's come out and said that he's overexposed, and he said that we've ruined podcasting.
Jesus, he's starting to sound a lot like someone else I know.
Yeah, and he said that videos of ruining podcasting, and said usually you sit around and just talk shit with your mates, and then he was on holiday and he noticed a video went up, which just caused a lot of hate, but we warned him during the podcast. So this is him this morning.
Over the last week, and again, I promise tomorrow I will not talk about this holiday again, but I was on holiday, and, you know, I feel like as Kiwis, we do a real bad job of taking holidays. We're very focused on work all the time for as long as possible, never take a day off, no matter how crook you are, no matter how burnt out you are, you never take time off. And so I took a week off last week, and I tried to not think about work at all. But then all of a sudden, I found myself overexposed where 2 clips emerged on social media from a podcast I did at the ACC last
a podcast.
A couple of
he
weeks
doesn't even
ago.
name it, Judas.
And this was the first one.
You don't consider a Formula One driver athlete?
No. Anyone that sits down.
No, but they've got to put up with some G's.
Sure, okay.
You got to be
Me
quite fit.
Do you? Because there's a lot of Americans that go on roller coasters that experience the exact same G's.
Yeah.
I would not consider them athletes.
Not over and over again, though. I think you have to be pretty fit to
that's
drive.
always their excuse.
I've never seen a Bombatti driving a Formula One car.
That's just a weight issue. Oh, and then the goofy shit where they tie their neck to a post and then you're like, oh, see, athlete.
Yes, there is Formula One fans.
Scorching hot take.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get rammed off the road.
You are.
At some point. I've stayed off the road since then.
I bet you have language. Can I just say, firstly, language.
Do you know what?
Language, Manai Stewart.
Videos, cameras are ruining podcasts. Because it used to be that you just go in and have a bit of a chin wag with your mates, and someone would listen to it. They'd just listen to it by themselves. Now everything's filmed, it's put out there on social media, and then people who don't listen to the podcast, they see it, they get upset. My take was that Formula One drivers are not athletes. And I stand by that. I don't think Formula One drivers are athletes. I'm sure it's hard to do, but that doesn't mean I hate them.
And what G Lane was trying to say was there are no Bombalettis that drive Formula One cars.
Yeah, but again, that I think is a weight issue.
I love
it. If you're going to put, it's like a jockey. Although jockeys are athletes.
Controversial.
Oh, jockeys are athletes?
Jockeys are athletes, yeah.
Because you've got to get up out of the saddle.
That's right, yeah. Now, if I can do something on the way into work, which I did this morning, drive, that's not a sport.
Okay, so I love how he's had a go at us for exposing his hot take.
Yeah.
And then he's gone on a national radio station and doubled down on his hot take, which no doubt the cameras in the studios will retake that and redouble the hot take and put it out again.
That's right.
Well, will that ruin radio for him?
So there's a lot going on there. In the first 30 seconds, he's mentioning that Kiwis struggle with the idea of taking time off work.
Yeah.
And I was personally so relieved to hear Mania was able to get a week off last week.
Yeah, I know.
He's been working long 12-hour days lately.
He doesn't.
And
he doesn't stop working.
Been fucking slammed.
Yeah.
So first point, fantastic. He got away last week. Really happy about that. Second point, the thing about the driving, if he can do it, then that doesn't count. It's like
if he can do it on the way to work, he said. But what
it's
if
like a complete different? That's not even the same thing.
So if he ran to work, does that make all running sports not a sport?
Well, that's right. Because since you can walk, that doesn't mean that you can run in the Olympic marathon. No offense, Mania. All due respect.
Yeah,
he
has run a couple of half marathons. I hope you know.
No, I don't doubt that, but not to a world class standard.
Yeah, I love how he's doubled down. And do you know what? We've got motorsport fans listening to this, which is great. But there's a lot more motorsport fans listening to Radio Hodaki that he is going to get. And in fact, he could have just apologised and said, "I did it just for the hot take."
Yeah. We've all been there.
Yeah, I got excited. They were baiting me, and I went for it. But really, I respect Formula One drivers. They are fit athletes. at the top of their game. There is only 20 people in the world that are driving Formula One, and they are the top driving athletes. And he could have done that, but instead he goes, not athletes. Jockeys are athletes, though.
You know, that
I agree. I think they are. But
Same.
you can't say they're athletes and Formula One drivers are not. That's what I love.
Nah, it's good shit.
I reckon it's because, do you know why? He's never going to come across a Formula One driver, but he's going to come across a jockey.
You can't say that. But you're right. He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He's going to have to deal with the jockey at some point in his life.
Yeah.
The chances of him having to deal with Lando Norris,
yes,
not as high.
No, correct.
But
So-
again, a massive relief he got his holiday last week.
And then that was quite good though, because then the next one, Jerry said, "But I heard you had said something else as well." And then he just did the full Coley hot take because it was the same podcast.
Yeah,
he was on fire. His seat was on fire. He was just throwing.
he was on fire.
He was just throwing spitting feathers.
So was the moral of the story there that he's upset about cameras being in studio?
Yeah, and he's overexposed.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's overexposed.
Yeah.
I mean, he's picked the wrong career, I think.
Well, he's so burnt from that Women's Day humiliator he did.
Oh, I forget about that.
Yeah,
and you're
she's
right.
a keeper.
If something like that does come out,
Love on the bus.
you are going to feel very overexposed, aren't you?
Yeah, but if he's putting that in the same category as the Love on the Bus double spread, he is.
I
dreaming.
love you, Managa, man.
G'day boys, Andrew from Napes here.
Oh,
Just a quick fact check. Fact you? Nah, it's fact me. Ben Stokes got 33 in the second innings of the first two tests and 33 in the first innings of the third test against India. I think I got it right this time. I can assure you the lights are on. No one home, unfortunately. Apologies in advance for anything that gets sent after about 11 o'clock tonight when I'm watching the Zimbabwe versus Black Caps game.
Okay, we did accuse him of sending yours places with the lights out because it kind of sounded like that. But that's the first time someone's fact-checked themselves on a yours please.
I admire it, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're not going to go and do the fact-checking because we don't do the fact-checking of anything we say.
No.
Let alone fact-check what anyone says on the yours pleases. So I'm glad that everyone is self-regulating.
I can't remember what it was, but I was listening back to a potty. You know, when you're in the gym and you've got like a podcast on, or you're doing whatever and you've got a podcast on and then a random one will come on afterwards. It was one of ours. And I listened to about 5 minutes and nothing that was said was even close to being accurate.
Well, we are the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap.
You're right, and sports adjacent content.
Yeah.
But I like that we're fact-checking stuff, but it doesn't need to happen. I think if you say something
It's a
with
vibe.
confidence in this, kind of silence that we're
It's a
operating
vibe.
here at the agenda, I'm happy with it.
Well, no one's doing that. I mean, if you've got a mate, if you're sitting at a bar around a leaner, 6 mates talking shit, talking cricket or rugby or league or whatever you talk about, and you're just spinning yarns, and someone gets a phone out to fact check, fact check,
they're getting hit.
You got to just say, mate,
that man needs to be
you need
put
to
down.
sit over there.
Yeah.
Just sit over there, okay? Because we're just spinning yarns here.
Yeah.
We don't need fact checking.
Accuracy is so far away from...
Correct.
I've put salt and pepper on every single yarn I've told so far tonight.
That's what you do.
That's
Don't
right.
let the truth or facts get in the way of a good story.
So good man, Andy. I acknowledge what you're doing. I appreciate it, but don't worry about it, mate.
Yeah, you're all good.
Last one. Yours, please.
Yeah, g'day lads. Just been listening to the Omnibus and just want to extend the invitation to Mashi. We've got a new youth program happening and we're looking for a leader. It focuses on taking young men and developing them and turning them into the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
We did have one kind of rule where you need to be blonde and blue eyes, but it's pretty hard in New Zealand, so we've foregone that. But Mashi, do you want to join?
There you go. You'd be a great youth leader, I reckon. You know,
I don't know if I want to say fuck you to that.
It's a modern day scout leader, because scout leaders now have got a bit of a bad rep of being a bit touchy.
Gonna say if there's a blemish on their reputation.
Yeah, a little bit, kind of guys in beards who wear pajamas to bed, those kind of guys.
You're right.
But I think the modern day version of that, without the kind of the stigma, is a youth worker. And I think, you need to get back to the community. You've taken so much.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
You've taken so much, Mashi, that I think you need to. I mean, I'm too long in the tooth now. No kid's going to listen to me.
Not even your own.
They're going to listen. No, not even my own kids. They're going to look at me and go, "Who's that mustachioed creep? Moustache won't help."
No.
Whereas you can go in there, you know,
pissed around a bit.
Talk their language.
Sorry, not pissed around a bit, but
you did wrong terminology.
No, fuck it. I didn't mean that.
Go in there and you can speak their language.
Yeah, well, I mean, former head boy.
Yeah.
Former head student. So I've
There you
got
go.
this. I've got
You got the
skills.
leadership skills.
Yeah, for sure. So that's something that'll be open to. So if this contributor wants to send me a link or something like that, I'm happy to offer my time. I work fucking hard though.
Yes.
So time.
You got the blue eyes, haven't you? You got the blue
No,
eyes.
I've got muddy eyes.
Muddy eyes and ginger hair. Oh, that's kind of
Coloured eyes.
Not
Gingy.
quite. Not quite the blonde hair, blue eyes. HR policy.
Interesting that they were operating a bit of an Aryan model there for a while.
Yeah, they said they had to give it up though because
it is tough
for obvious reasons. Yeah, it is tough out there.
Where do you get the most blonde hair, blue eyes in NZ? Well, it's tough to find.
That is because there's so many gingers in the South Island. So that Scottish genes just get running hot through there.
The first ginger over here, mate, fuck, he ran amok.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's Scotsman.
I don't know who the first one was.
Definitely a Scotsman.
It was.
A few Irishmen as well.
He just jacked up that kilt and said, "Here we go."
I think Auckland, just out of pure numbers, it has to be Auckland.
Yeah.
Just out of kind of pure.
But send the link. Oh, I'm happy to kind of put my name down for some youth leading. I don't know if any of the youth want to be led by someone like myself, but hey.
There'll be someone out there who's desperate. Okay. We'll knock this one on the head. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for joining us here on The Agenda. We'll see you later.
Oh, yeah.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.